Okay, today is July 28th. It is Saturday, another week of trading. Don't have much to talk about today. We did well in the market. I believe we doubled the account again. We made over $300 on a $300 account. That account will soon become a large account, and I am going to be looking to start putting another one on here, a smaller one that I can show you guys what to do. I think that once we start having accounts get larger and larger, the general public get worried that you need a large amount of money to do this. You really don't. The minimum should be 300 or 500, and we can work with that. Okay, we start with the chart always, only because I need the computers to start speeding up and catching, I guess, the speed so you can see these numbers in the account we've been trading. There it is. You can see the numbers. Let's go to the top. You'll see that there was $1,000 when we opened this account, and if you remember the story, and if you go back actually to Vincent's Accurate Forex Singles on Facebook or YouTube, you will see all of the history of this account, how it started at 1,000, how another money manager lost him a lot of money, but because he was with my company USGFX, they gave the account to me. I turned it around, and we made him over at least over 600% over the course of 6 weeks. Normally we average on the managed accounts about 1% a day, 30% a month. The managed accounts, I managed them for a fee of 50% at the end of every month on profits. I do not charge a fee for losses, and we will continue to make profit until we get to where the account was prior to the loss. So what I'm saying is I will not take any profit that has not been made in a month on a continuous profit, if you understand what I'm saying. Maybe I'm explaining it wrong. Until I get it back to where it was before it went backwards, we're not going to charge you, because it's unfair. Because we'll be making money off of your money when you've lost money, and it's not the way we work at the USGFX. If you're making money, we're making money, and we will continue to do that for you. Once again, USGFX in Australia, that's who I work for. My name is Vincent Sansaloni, July 28th. I'm going to start scrolling down this, but if you want to see the history of these accounts, there's a couple of them now, where they got destroyed by other money managements, by other companies. They lost money, but this one was managed by somebody else at our company, not from a manager from USGFX, but an outside manager was managing it, which a lot of managers can do now with multi-terminals. And within a week, he lost over 60% of this account. We brought it back to where it is today. He was impressed with us, so he's added a little bit more money. We'll go down now slowly, just in case you need to take frame by frame, look at every trade to make sure that everything's been done correctly. I believe in complete transparency. If I make a mistake, I'm going to tell you I made a mistake, and I've made two in the trading months that I've been doing with this, but it happens. I mean, I'm not perfect, and sometimes fundamentals change in the market. Technicals are technicals, but the fundamentals can change overnight. The president in one country or prime minister in one country could say something that will throw everything out of whack. Here it is, where he added the money, which I guess was about 14 days ago. He saw that we were doing well, he added it. We had a very good week. The account, if you remember, last week was down about $300. We said we'd make back about 200. We actually made more than that. I believe if you watch the last video, you'll see what I'm talking about. The reason I say what I can make in the weeks coming is because I don't show you the actual open trades. The reason I don't show you the actual open trades is because somebody's going to take a trade off of the actual open trades and get themselves into trouble. Because right now I'm long a lot of euros and gold, just like I've closed a lot of these positions here. These are euro trades. They were hedges that I got myself out of now. We made some money on the hedges. These are the gold ones here. A lot of them were stopped out. A lot of them, the sell stop was basically what I call a reverse hedge, which means if it went down to where a normal broker would have a stop loss, it would just freeze the loss here, and I would reevaluate, either go long or short against that position. But right now, we are long gold, so all of these were removed. This one here I took off early. I have another position on the other side, which is down a little bit. I think it's down around $17 on a 0.10. That will be in, I believe, profit by Monday, Tuesday. Okay, now that we're going to go back over it, you saw the amount. What I'm going to start doing from now on is I'm going to show you what we make during the week. I've managed to figure out how to do that with this MT4. As you can tell, I'm not really a technical guy. I'm more of an analytical and like to figure out numbers. But these computers, I mean, they're great help to some of us. I do everything on paper, unfortunately. Okay, so if I go like this and I go to, let's say, a customized period, and we say, forget about 1970, that's probably when somewhere you were born. 2018 we'll put in here, let's see what numbers I wrote down. I wrote them down so it would be exact. The 20th. Didn't work, I don't know why it didn't work. 20, there it is. 20th. Oh, I see what I've been doing wrong. That should be, oops, or 07. 07, this is all backwards compared to what I'm used to. So it should be 20th here. And if we go like this, that'll give us July the 20th to the 30th, which means it should give us the last 6 trading days. And sure enough, look at that, it has. Oh, exact, okay? Here it is, July the 20th. You run all of these down to the 26th, which is about 20 trading days, my last trade on this one. You can see exactly how much we made in this account. We have actually made a profit of $331.20. That is the profit for the week. Okay, so if I go back to all history, this will give us the history of the account from the date he started it. When the other account manager, I believe it was up to where all of these reds go away, up to about here is where he lost most of the money. And then here is when we took over and started gaining some ground for him and got him back up over, I guess he's going to be at 1,200 on 1,000. He added 1,000. This is going to be around 2,200 next week, this number, probably on Monday or Tuesday. So by the filming of the next video, he will be what I consider a little bit larger account, a medium account, and I'm going to put him into another program. The program's paid to trade. I will pay you if you open an account with US GFX in Australia. If you open an account with them, I pay you $10 a lot. That means, for example, this lot here, you get $1. For this lot here, you get $1.50. For this dollar here, you get 50 cents. For this dollar here, you get $1.70. For this dollar here, you get $2.20 for this trade here, if it went through. And here's another one, $2.70. I have one check that will be going out in August, actually at the end of the month, for over $2,000. That gentleman made over 200 lots in accumulation. That's how many trades he made. 200. That's a $2,000 check. He's getting emailed, e-transferred to him probably at the end of the week. I don't care if you make money in the account. I don't care if you lose money in the account. If you're trading, I will pay you to trade. Okay, that's basically the program. I developed it myself. I'm proud of it. It works, and people are making an additional income just like that. The other one is the Big Lot program. I've tried to promote that to you guys a couple of times. I go off of it sometimes by not talking about it. More people are asking me about it. The Big Lot program only trades Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We only make 12 trades a month. On that, I also get paid a commission of 50%. Minimum for that account, you will need $10,000, only because sometimes we also get involved in the cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin, and to trade a full lot of Bitcoin is almost $800 on a 1-to-100 ratio. It should be 1,000, but it's around $800, and you're going to need some extra money in the account in case we go heavier size. Sometimes I will invest as much as 30% of your capital in that program. It works very well. The numbers are unbelievable how much you can make a day. You can make $1,000, $2,000 a day on just 12 trades. And that's what we've been seeing. Right now, we're making 30% on average on the regular managed accounts. That's 1% a day. That's the most I believe you can expect from a decent money manager. I know that people are going to promise you the world. When they do, the name of the company, you type in the Google search and you write after it scam broker or fraud broker, or even the name. I don't know if they're going to give you the real names, but even the name, and you will find out everything that has to do with that company on the internet. It will show up. There's a lot of companies now that are recording these companies that are creating, basically not creating, but stealing money from individuals that do not know how to trade the markets. And it's difficult. I wish I could tell you it was easy. I wish I could tell you everybody could do it. 20% of all trades will be losers. You have to understand that. So if I get involved in 10 trades, I already know that I'm going to have at least a 30% chance that those are not going to come out right. So I need to protect my money for that, which means proper money management skills. Every email I send out on a swing trade has the same caption at the bottom. 2%. Do not risk more than 2% of your account. If you've got a $500 account, the most I would risk is a 0.01. If I'm trading your account, I might go up to 0.03. I might throw in every once in a while a couple of those big lot program trades, and we walk away with a nice little bit of cash in the 300. We could possibly double in 30 days. But that doesn't happen every day. You have to wait for those type of trades. They don't just show up on the computer and magically you're going to make money. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of time. And you do need to have a professional or somebody who's been doing it at least 10 years. If somebody has not been trading the markets for 10 years, they do not understand what can go wrong. They just do not understand it. And there's a lot that can go wrong in the market itself. Forget about the fact that you've got everybody else trying to take your money. You know, I'm going to go back to how much we made this week, and then I'm going to let you guys enjoy the weekend, because I will be off doing my own thing in a second. Let's see if we can go here 20, and that was 20th, I believe. This is what we made this week, or in this case didn't. There it is. Love computers. Okay, that was a profit this week. Okay, out of the until the last day that we traded, which I believe was the 27th. And if you go back, like I said, you can research all of my videos. They're all live. They're all on Vincent's Accurate Forex Singles on YouTube and on Kijiji. I believe you can only go back 1 week. And on Facebook, you can go back to the very first one I ever posted. And if you guys remember, the ones that have been following me, the girl that put in $500, we doubled her money. Then her parents, they wanted to, I think they were getting engaged. Her parents did not want me to start broadcasting how much she was making. They added a larger sum. I believe she just bought a car. She took some money out, she bought a car, and now they're working on, again on the down payment for the house. They live in Toronto. Hopefully they will wait the 6 months we need to get them the money they need for the down payment. But that's where it is. Okay, 300 and change this week. Next week, I believe it's even going to be better. The results that came out of the US and the GDP was great. Equities will sell off. I'm short a lot of equities right now, some of the indexes, even in London. Once again, Vincent. You can reach me at vincent32767@gmail.com or Vincent's Accurate Forex Singles on YouTube or Facebook. Kijiji, at the bottom of every one of my little videos, you've got links, email addresses where you can find me, hit me. One of them or two might even have a phone number. You can reach me. I'm also on WhatsApp if you don't want to pay the long distance fees, depending where I am. Okay, once again, Vincent32767@gmail.com, or hit the links at the bottom of any of these recordings. Once again, enjoy your weekend. It looks like it's going to be a great couple of days ahead of us.